Have you ever wondered why it's so hard to trust yourself? Why, no matter how much you try, you still feel like you're not good enough. The problem might not be what you lack, but the habits you've built around how you see yourself. Today, we're breaking down 8 subtle, toxic behaviors that slowly destroy your self-esteem without you even noticing. Stick around, because recognizing these patterns could be the first step toward completely changing how you view yourself and your life. Most people think self-esteem is about confidence or positive affirmations in the mirror. But the truth is, it's shaped or shattered by your small, everyday actions. The scary part? These habits usually feel normal. They're often formed to protect you, to help you fit in or avoid pain. But over time, they quietly eat away at your sense of self. Let's break them down one by one. First up, saying sorry for everything. Yes, taking responsibility is important. But if you find yourself apologizing even when someone else bumps into you, that's a sign. Constantly saying sorry conditions your brain to believe you're always wrong, a burden. That belief chips away at your confidence. Try flipping the script. Instead of "sorry I'm late," say "thanks for waiting." It's a subtle shift with big impact. Next, saying yes just to keep the peace. You agree to things you don't want to do. You avoid conflict at all costs. But every yes that betrays your needs takes a piece of your self-respect. This habit is rooted in the fear of being rejected or seen as difficult. But here's the truth, saying no is not rude. It's self-care, and you're allowed to put your needs first. Third, constantly comparing yourself on social media. Every scroll makes you feel like you're falling behind, like everyone else is more attractive, more successful, more everything. But you're comparing your behind the scenes to someone else's highlight reel. That's not reality, and it's not fair. If social media's making you feel small, take a step back. Try a 48-hour detox. Real life doesn't happen in your feed. Number 4, brutal self-criticism. Yes, self-awareness is healthy. But if every thought you have about yourself is negative, "I'm such a loser," "I can't do anything right," "I'm not good enough," that's not awareness. That's emotional self-harm. Start listening to your inner voice. Would you talk to a friend the way you talk to yourself? If not, it's time to change that tone. Fifth, neglecting your own needs. You're always showing up for others. You overdeliver. You push through everything, but you forget about you. You skip meals, ignore rest, sacrifice hobbies. And whether you realize it or not, you're telling yourself, "I don't matter." But you do. One way to shift this? Start asking yourself daily, "What do I need right now?" And honor that answer. Sixth, procrastinating because you're afraid to fail. Sometimes it's not laziness, it's fear. Fear of not being good enough. So you delay, avoid, distract. But every time you put things off, you reinforce that belief. The fix? Start small. Take one micro action. You don't have to feel ready, you just have to begin. Confidence comes from movement, not perfection. Seventh, downplaying your wins. You finish a project and call it luck. Someone compliments you, and you deflect. That's imposter syndrome, and it's robbing you of your self-worth. Here's a challenge. Every night, write down one thing you did well that day, no matter how small. Your brain needs proof that you are capable, and the more you give it, the more you'll believe it. Eighth, holding on to relationships that make you feel less than. Friends who criticize, family that shames, partners who invalidate. Sometimes, it feels easier to tolerate than to confront. But don't mistake loyalty for self-abandonment. The people in your life should reflect your value, not diminish it. Surround yourself with those who remind you of who you are, not who you're afraid to be. If you recognized 2 or more of these habits in yourself, don't panic and definitely don't blame yourself. You're not alone. These patterns are common, and now you're aware of them. That's where real change starts. Self-esteem isn't something you're born with, it's something you build, piece by piece, through the way you treat yourself every single day. Drop a comment below. Which of these habits surprised you the most? And if this video hit home, share it with someone else who might be stuck in these same patterns. You never know how much they might need it. And remember this: you don't have to hate yourself to grow. Real change doesn't come from self-punishment, it comes from self-respect. You deserve to be your own biggest supporter. And that journey starts right here, right now.